What is up YouTube? It's Aziz Design back with another video. In this video, we will be covering a new ambient lighting kit that I came across recently. We will be going ahead and installing it partially just to show you guys the functionality and how exactly it works. It's a little more complex than the last kit I was reviewing, but I can assure you it is much more superior to the last kit. So the first thing we have are the puddle lights. And I believe there's 4 or 5 of them. Now these are optional installation. You don't have to install them from my understanding. Then we have the modules themselves that came with the kit, and these basically attach to the end pieces of the actual fiber optic cable. And then we have all the wiring itself. And then finally we have the actual pamphlet. This pamphlet basically just shows us what app to download. So without further ado, let's go ahead and install this kit, and I will catch you guys soon. Okay guys, so I'm opening up the first package and I notice all these different wires. Now don't get intimidated because each wire has a label on them. So for example, this, let's see, this one says the main control unit, and this one says like door lamp and stuff like that. So that's great. And then over here we have the control box. These are our modules. So when you open this up, this packet, you're gonna notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 small boxes, and then we have the main control box. So this, obviously I can put the pieces of the puzzle together. This would go right here because that says the main control box. So okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you guys how it's all kind of wired up. So for example, these are one of the harnesses, and right off the bat I know that this one is gonna attach to the box over here. So it's gonna go in like this. Next we have these 2 connectors, so we got to figure this out. And what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna connect this right there, and then this one is gonna connect to one of your puddle lights. I just noticed another thing when I was looking through the package. So we have the foot lamps, and then we have something called the handle lamps. Now essentially what these are is basically these go, you kind of make a hole underneath the door panel and you put them where your handle is. Okay, so I have one side complete. As you can see, it looks like the human anatomy here with the veins and whatnot. But yeah, it looks pretty complicated, but honestly it is not. Now all that's left to connect on this side is the positive and negative, so your power and your ground essentially. And that's up to you to figure out where you want to tap into the car's electrical system. And we're gonna try to figure that out on our end and see what we can do. We're gonna move over to the actual main control. So you'll have something called the control box, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this harness. It literally says control box, so it should not be that confusing. You're gonna take that, and I'm gonna just go ahead and plug that in. And then there's gonna be another harness that you're gonna find in the kit itself. It's called the remote control. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that. As you can see right there, it says remote control. That's where it gets plugged in. And essentially what this is it says M and S. I'm not 100% sure what these buttons do yet, but we will find out very soon. Guys, another thing I want to mention about the kit, I was just looking through it a bit more, and it also comes with a drill bit. Wow, that is amazing. So again, everything is kind of there for you. You just need a few tools, and you should be fine. I believe this is probably included in order for you to drill holes so that you can install the actual handle lamps. Alright, so we got the fiber optic cable attached on this side, and we're just routing the power wire through. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. And as you can tell, the weather is not the greatest, but this is all part of my friend's dedication. We want to make sure that the install is nice and clean. Here's this side. Perfect. And then the last part we'll do is the center console, which is the easiest. So we put the switch over here. Basically, we routed the wire underneath this boot, and it's got a decent positioning. I would say it looks pretty OEM. Not really. But basically, you can put like double-sided tape that comes with the kit as well, and then you can kind of just like keep it here firm. Or you can place it anywhere you would like, but that's where we decided to keep it. So what we're doing here is we're essentially just putting tape on the edge. That way it stays on. Then we're gonna take this trim piece and put it here. And it should look good. We have this side finished, as you can tell. See if I can zoom out. There we go. As you guys can tell, this is on its brightest setting. You can see it from outside. Wow. If we open it up. Looks absolutely insane. Right. Let's close this. Close this.
So here we have the app. You can use any setting and use any color, pretty much any color you can imagine. You can go to, and then the wire. So basically, all the modules they wirelessly connect to each other. So let's say, and then we can increase the brightness. This is the brightest, but for nighttime you probably want something a bit
more
relaxed.
As you can see, this is the old kit. It's very faint. It's really hard to see on camera. Even in person, it does not look that great compared to that one. So we are driving with the new ambient lights installed. Look how beautiful they look. Wow. Oh my god. That looks crazy. Yo, that is insane. Oh my goodness. Mario, how do you feel?
I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting in a Tron movie.
There, you heard it. From the man himself. Wow. Oh buddy. Yo, this is crazy. Wow, man. Honestly, this, like, I feel like I'm sitting in a club right now, like from Cyberpunk or something like that. Absolutely insane.